Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, I know one of the most frustrating feelings in the world is losing weight and then gaining it back. And I've been talking to over like hundreds of people at this point on a monthly basis in my DMs on Instagram and Facebook. And a lot of people are telling me, you know, they'll drop 10 pounds or they can drop 15 pounds, but it's really hard for them to keep that type of weight off. And so I want to talk to you about how you lose this weight and how you keep it off, okay? And so, you know, the reason I really want to talk about this is because one of my coaching clients reached out to me earlier today, okay? And she was like, what do you think about waist trainers and waist trimmers? And I get a lot of people that reach out to me and ask me that. And I said, you know, you don't need that. You know, of course you go sweat. Of course your stomach goes sweat. But once you drink some water, all the damn water weight go come right on back. And, you know, the issue is this. A lot of people are looking for the hack. That's what I noticed. A lot of people are looking for the weight loss hack. Let me tell you what I'm talking about when I say hacks. I'm talking about detox hacks, waist trimmers, sauna suits, apple cider vinegar to burn belly fat. As if, you know, all you need to do is spend $4 on apple cider vinegar and your stomach will go away. Guys, if it was that simple, man, they would be charging folks thousands of dollars for apple cider vinegar. Okay, thousands. If all you had to do was do that and you would lose belly fat. It don't work that way. Okay. Fat burner pills. That used to be one of mine. I used to always think all I needed to do was take fat burner pills in my early days of getting to my fitness journey. Jumping from workout plan to workout plan. You got to always keep switching it up. This is what I call hack culture. And I used to be here with my whole fitness coaching business, guys. Like straight up, I'm be honest with you. At one point when I had first started my fitness coaching journey of being online, I don't even tell you how much money I spent. I done spent so much money on coaches. Jesus. I'm talking about $5,000 here, $6,000 there. And it was like, I was just looking for the fast way. I was just looking for the quickest, fastest way to grow my audience and get clients. And this is me being vulnerable with y'all because it was really frustrating for me. You know, I'm spending money on coaches and I'm like, damn, man. Like, shit, these coaches, they taking all my money. And I ain't making none. I don't see no fruits in my labor. And I joined a coach. One coach would talk about doing challenges to help people. Then the other coach would talk about doing webinars to help people. Then the other coach would talk about do free giveaways to help people. And I'm like, damn, what's the right way to do it? I'm doing all these. Why does everybody have a different method to being able to get results? And maybe some of y'all might feel like that. You see these different trainers. Some trainers say, hey, just eat meat. Other trainers say, nah, just be vegan. Other trainers say, hey, just do my detox diet. Guys, listen, these are what you call methods. And a lot of people get caught up in just using the method as the hack to lose the weight. And you may lose a little bit of weight. You may see a little bit of results, but then you gain it back after you stop that hack, okay? It wasn't until I just woke up one day and I was just like, man, I can't keep living like this. I'm giving all these coaches my money and I ain't got none. I can't be out here being broke. I got people who depending on me and I got to do something different, you know? And it wasn't until I said to myself, man, let me just figure out the right way. What is the right way to grow my audience? What is the right way to help my coaching clients? What is the right way to grow my business? Instead of looking for the hacks. And once I said that to myself, I started looking at it differently. And here's what I mean by this. I started looking at it from a standpoint of like, what are the fundamental things I need to do on a daily and weekly basis to build a successful business and to help people be successful with their health and fitness goals? In fitness and nutrition, As a coach, I've been doing this over 15 years. What you have to say to yourself is, what is the right way to eat and work out that's sustainable for me to make it a lifestyle? Everybody's looking for the hacks, the weight loss hacks, the supplement hacks, the workout hacks. I need to shock my muscles and confuse my muscles like your muscles are dumb. Your muscles ain't dumb, guys. You don't need to shock and confuse your muscles. Guys, I've been doing this same workouts, same exercises for years. For years. Your muscles don't know the difference. All your muscles know is time and tension. It don't know the difference between a dumbbell bench press and a barbell bench press. It don't know the difference. All right? But for a lot of people, they don't know this. And so they're looking for these hacks and these different methods. All right? And this is why I take pride in being transparent and authentic with y'all. Because you have to make this into a lifestyle if you want to get the results and keep the results. You have to be lifestyle focused around the way you eat and the way you train and lift if you want to lose the weight and keep the weight off. A lot of people always ask me, before they join my coaching program, they're like, man, I know we can, it looks like you can help people get results, but man, I really want to be able to keep the results out. I really want to keep the results. I want to keep the weight off. And I let them know. You have to understand the right habits and routines that are going to work for you to keep the results. And these are things I teach my coaching clients. Because if you're doing the keto diet, which there's habits within doing the keto diet, but let's say you hate eating like in that way of doing the keto diet. At some point, you're going to stop. And when you stop doing those habits that got you the results from the keto diet, guess what's going to happen? Your ass go get that stomach again. Your stomach go get big as hell again. You go gaining weight back because you stop the habits and routines that got you the results in the first place. And so we got to stop the diet culture, the hack culture with the diets and the workouts, and start focusing on habits and routines. Okay? Habits and routines. This is what builds your lifestyle. Let's say you're not happy with where your body is right now, where your health is right now. It's because of how your lifestyle has been up to this point. Whether you haven't been working out, or whether you haven't been working out consistently, or maybe you've been eating well during the week, but then on the weekends you have a whole bunch of big ass stomach behavior. You're like, damn, you stuck on the scale on Monday, and you're like, how the hell all this weight come back? How did it happen, man? Well, man, I'm just tired of it. It's your habits. Your lifestyle is clean on the week, and then on the weekends you eat junk food all weekend. You can't do that. You still have to have some type of clean habits and routines on the weekend as well. Guys, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's like 150 something days out of the year. Friday, Saturday, Sundays. And you got 365 days in a year. If you eating junk food and drinking sweet tea, sodas, lemonade, alcohol 3 days every single week, of course you're going to have an extremely hard time to lose the weight. Like it's almost half of a whole year that you're eating junk food. And so you got to use the weekends as well and stop just looking for these different hacks on how to lose weight. Focus on the fundamentals. I don't hear a whole lot of trainers that ever say this, but if you want to lose weight, build a healthy relationship with food. That's it. Understand what foods your body agree with. That way you stop dealing with the bloating. Understand how many meals you need to eat on a daily basis. That way you have energy throughout the day. You're not starving. You're not feeling hungry all the time. Understand how much calories and protein you need to eat. That way you can lose the weight and keep it off. This is why I call building a healthy relationship with food, man. Because just losing weight, that's all you need to do. Now, if you want to look good in your clothes when you take your clothes off, then your ass got to go make dates with the weights. I even made a hoodie that say make dates with the weights, because just that's exactly how important it is to hit the weights. If you don't want to have them man titties, you don't want to have no bird chest, you don't want to have a whole bunch of your body just looking mushy and you skinny fat, you got to hit the weights. You can't just do cardio. You got to understand the fundamentals. Understand how to do things the right way the first time. Stop trying to, don't be like I was, man. I'm going to say it this way. Don't be like I was spending weeks, months, years, and resources on looking for the hack to make it so much easier for yourself. You're not making it easier for yourself. You're wasting a lot of time. You're wasting a lot of money, resources, and we don't get these things back. We damn sure don't get the time back. But what if we just said to ourselves, let me just do this the right way, the right time, the first time, and so that way I don't ever have to worry about having to deal with this no more. I could just live the rest of my life being fit and healthy, in shape. I could teach these things to my kids because I understand how to do it the right way. A lot of folks, they're doing it the wrong way. They're jumping from hack to hack. And so their kids and their family and their peers see them losing weight, gaining the back. Losing weight, gaining the back. Like, damn, you lost about 20 pounds last year. How you gain all that weight back? Because they don't understand the right way to do things. Once you develop a healthy relationship with food, you don't have to worry about gaining weight back. You don't have to worry about losing 20 pounds and gaining back 20 or 30. You don't have to worry about it because you understand the right foods to eat. You understand how much food to eat. You understand how much food to eat and the quality of food to eat to have energy, to still be able to enjoy foods you like eating without feeling guilty. It's called building a healthy relationship with nutrition, okay? And same thing with exercising. Everybody, man, I'm just going to do cardio so I can lose the weight. Well, your ass okay with looking skinny fat? You looking sick? You looking like you on that shit over there? Folks talking about you, they whisper, hey man, I don't know, man. I think they must have did some kind of weight loss surgery or something. Folks be talking. But if you do it the right way the first time, you won't have to worry about all that. And then some people go talking. I still have coaching clients in my program. They drop 30, 50, 100 pounds. And people be like, damn, how you lose so much weight so fast? But they did it the right way. When you have a plan and you're not winging it, when you know exactly what foods to eat, how much to eat, how frequently to eat throughout the day, what workouts to do when you hit the gym, how many days a week to hit the gym based on your lifestyle to get results. When you understand these things, man, it makes it so much easier, so less stressful. You don't have to worry and stress and feel all discouraged about stepping on the scale and disappointed when you step on the scale because you don't know if it's going to go down or go up. When you got a game plan and you know the right way to do things, all that stress and worry is gone. All you got to do is just execute. And this is how I've gotten to this point where the podcast is growing. We got 200 plus episodes. Instagram is growing. We're about to cross over. We done crossed over 130 something thousand people on Instagram. 50 plus thousand people on Facebook. I know how to do things the right way now. And now, if I want to get faster results, I do more of the things that are working. That's it. I do more of the things that are already working. You don't switch shit up. You don't have to change it up. If what you're doing is already working, say to yourself, what can I do to improve what I'm already doing? These are things I do with my coaching clients. On a weekly basis, they do their check-ins. When they fill their check-ins out, some of them, they drop 2, 3 pounds, 4 pounds in a week. And I let them know, hey man, super proud of you. All I want you to do is say to yourself, where can I improve with my eating habits right now? Can I put a little bit more time into weighing my food before I eat it? Can I track my food in MyFitnessPal? That way I'm aware of how much I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? These little small habits to improve what you're already doing, what's already working. Or, man, I'm working out and, I'm getting results, but can you go a little bit heavier when you hit the gym? When you hit the weights? Can you go a little bit faster when you're doing your cardio? Or can you go a little bit longer on your cardio? Add an extra 5 or 10 minutes. Small little things lead to big results, man. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're not tracking these things, and you don't know the right way to do them, guys, you're leaving your results up to chance. This is why so many people, they fail at losing weight. And shit, they fail at business. If I wouldn't have woke up and snapped out of it and been like, hey, boy, I'm going to go broke. I can't keep living like this. Hell no. I would have went broke if I would just kept on hopping, looking for hacks. And I just said to myself, man, it's time to embrace the discomfort. Let me just do the things that I know work. I know I need to post content. I know that works. I started posting content. I said to myself, okay, well, cool. People starting to tap in. Let me get better. How can I improve this? How can I improve the content? Now I don't just hop on live and do a podcast. I got a script. I got a little bullet points on shit I want to talk about to make it more effective instead of just winging it. Because there's plenty of times when I first started, I was just winging it. I just wanted to get into consistency of winging it, of just starting, right? But I said to myself, how can I improve what I'm already doing? I can improve by having like an agenda on what I'm gonna talk about when I do the podcast. Same thing. Some of y'all are working out right now, but you're like, damn, man, I ain't seen the results I really want. How can you improve? Have a plan. Know what exercise you're gonna do before you even go to the gym. How many sets you're gonna do? How many reps you're gonna do? How much rest time? What type of cardio you gonna do? How long the cardio gonna be? At what intensity? This is how you improve on what you're already doing. Some of y'all just eating healthy, wondering why you're not losing weight. Do you know how much you're eating? Do you know how many calories you're eating? Do you know how much protein you're eating? If you don't know these things, these are areas you can improve on what you're already doing, guys. This is what I do as a coach. I see y'all's blind spots and I say, hey, let's tweak this right here. Boom. Next week you drop 2-3 pounds. 1 pound. It's simple, man. It's simple. Okay? I ain't saying it's easy, but it's very simple. All right? And so with that said, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. With that said, we out of here. Let's get it. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.